everybody, it's Louis from Rubbatech. Today I just want to do a quick demo on actually applying your tank, your knee pads to your bike, and so all the lessons I've learned, and it's going to give you some pointers that will make the job so much better and actually so much easier as well. But before you're going to stick anything, we're going to get to the most important part, which is surface preparation. We use waxes and silicones to clean our bikes, which is your best friend when cleaning your bike and your worst enemy when you actually want to stick something onto there. I'm going to give you actually a practical demo quickly on how much non-clean surface can compromise the ability of the glue to stick. Now we've got a tank here. I just put a piece of tape in the middle to split the two sides, and I'm going to take a little cloth with a little bit of polish, which we use every day, and I'm just going to rub it on both sides and just rub it off with a dry cloth. And then on my side, I'm actually going to clean what I use every day is benzine. It's really friendly to your surface on your paint, not going to cause any harm or damage. And you can also use alcohol cloth or spirits or anything that's going to get rid of the waxes and silicones, which we do not want. Alright, and then we're going to take two pieces of double-sided tape, the exact same tape we actually use on our pads. I'm going to stick one on each side, and then I'm going to pull them off, and you will actually see the difference in the amount of effort it takes to remove the tape. Oops. On the two different sides, the clean and the non-clean side, and you can actually hear it as well. So there we go. We've got them all both stick on here. Right. Now the non-clean side. See the glue sticking. Alright, and it's coming off pretty easy. Now let's start with the side we've cleaned properly. Can you see the difference? Alright guys, so it's really important, just like 3 minutes, clean your surface properly. It's going to make a lot of difference in the future and the longevity of the pad actually. Alright, then surface cleaning done. Let's start with applying a pad. Now what happens, and it seems like the most logic thing to do when you actually want to put a pad on, you've got a backing paper on the pad, and you pull the pad off, the paper off, and you want to stick your pad. All seems good until you position it and it's not exactly where you want it and you need to remove it. Now you don't have a choice in actually to get your fingers on the glue part of the tape, which you do not want. Again, you've got some oil and greasiness on your fingers, and every time you need to remove it, you need to pull it off. So it's really difficult. It can become really messy. So I'm going to show you a really easy way. Instead of pulling off the whole backing paper, just lift the backing paper off 2 or 3 centimeters, make a little fold in it. Now you can actually position your pad exactly where you want it without it actually sticking. You can actually use some reference point to make some pointers with some masking tape if you like. I'm not going to do that just to save time. Once it's in position, you can just keep the bottom part. You can see the top is still loose. So you can actually still remove it without actually touching your glue and reposition it if you're not happy with it. And there we've got it nice and center. You push that part down and you lift your pad up and you pull the paper out, and as you pull the paper out, you just rub gently up to get all the air out, and then you work it from the middle to the sides, and then you can just give it a really good rub all the way around, and that's it. So it can be really easy. I'm going to do another demo here. We've got a Honda African CRF 1000. And why I want to do a demo on this, because we're going to do the knee pads, and the knee pads are specifically made to fit the side of the tank exactly. So you really want to get it on the right spot, otherwise it's really going to look terrible. So we're going to use the exact same procedure. You fold back a little piece of the tape, you get it into the exact position where you want it, and you can see it lines up nicely. And when you're happy with that, you just stick that back part. Again, you lift your pad up, and as you pull the paper out, You just gently rub it, get all the air out. Up to there, you give it a proper rub all the way around. And there you've got it, guys. It can be really easy. And I hope this helped you. And enjoy the lockdown. And remember, it's important to protect yourself. But protecting your bike sometimes gets priority. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.